guys? Figured I'd do a voice overlay on this video because a lot of it's just bits and pieces of different videos I shot here and there of the Tahoe, and that's why I haven't uploaded a video until now, because I was like, well, you know, this isn't going to work. You know, they see part of the battery and amp rack, and then it cuts to the subs being in the box. Like, so a lot of this is missing from, you know, step by step, but I figured I'd kind of at least give you guys what I have, so that way you guys can see kind of what I've done. And then at the end here, I got a nice long walkthrough for you, so you guys can see everything now that it's completed as far as it is. My little stand is not holding, so that's not going to work very well. Anyways, I'll get into the video here, and I'm just going to kind of watch it and kind of explain to you guys what's going on, and then we'll go from there. This stand will stay. I have a feeling the stand's going to fall. Alright, so let me just start here from the beginning. How can I mute this up? Okay, there we go. Alright. So, alright, here we got the amp rack and battery tray being constructed. I got the 3JY73s underneath the box. And then I have a few runs of wire coming up into it for the two Crescendo 5500s that are underneath the seats. Inside the box is two 5500s, and then I'm going to add some fans in here to help draw air through the box to keep the amps cool. But the two under the seat up there, that's what I'm pointing at in the video here. That kind of just sums up that, but yeah, anyways, got all this kind of constructed, and then it just kind of shoots from there to where we're getting all the amps put together and everything in there. And then over here I'm just kind of showing you guys this university speaker I found. It was like a 1950 speaker. That's my little garage speaker thing there. So anyways, here's the amps in and wired up. Still, at this point, had some wires to do and kind of some wire management I had to go through. I got the fans in there though. So that's the 373s, JY Power 73s, and then you can see all the runs that have to go to the front there. It's quite a lot of wire for these amps. With each one of them having 2 grounds and 2 powers, it became a lot of wires, even just for the 4. You can imagine how the 8 and the Blazer were. That was a nightmare. So yep, there's the fans. They'll suck air out of the box, help keep things cool. I've been running the thing for a while now, and it hasn't had any problem with heat, and it's like 91-degree days, so seems like everything's working good there. But yeah, that's kind of how I got everything set up in there. And the box sits on top of this, and it stays all below the window line. So that's where we're at this point, just kind of getting everything wired in. And then I got some photos coming up here of the box. So that's the box there before the fur. After I just got it kind of constructed, that's a photo with it in the Tahoe there to make sure everything was below the window line, everything was going to fit. And there's after I put some fur on it. I'll explain here at the end. If you wait till the end, I'll explain what the fur's all about. Here's some of the alternator stuff that I was kind of working on. We're going to go into a video about that here in a minute. I don't know why that was in there. That's kind of a random. So this is door panels, or door speakers. I didn't even do the panels in the truck. But that's just one of the factories there, factory Bose. I wonder if those are Neo. I'm not exactly sure. Some of this stuff I'm talking into, so I might stop the overlay and kind of let you guys just listen to what I'm talking about. But
does it sound loud? Like 100 of them in a box. Anyways, I'm gonna be trying to fit an 8 in here. Gonna try and fit the 8 in here. Probably do some modifications to it. I've been contemplating on doing the door panel and doing a custom door panel and all that, but yeah, I really don't want to change anything from the factory look. So what I thought I'd do is put 4/8s in the doors, you know, get the front and back and all that, and then back there where they put them tweeters, I think I can get my my 4-inch tweets in there possibly. I know it's been a minute since I posted any videos, but this is kind of how things are sitting right now. We got the 8 Contralto 12s, and then, you know, the 4 5500s hitting buttons here. 4 5500s. I got one under I got 2 under the box, I guess, and 3 JY 73 amp hours, and I got an Ohio Gen 250 alt. I'm actually working with Iragi and a few other like Ohio and them, kind of seeing what I can do for prices and amperage and stuff, and seeing who'll cut me the best deal. Iragi's been kind of responding with me and working with me on bracket and all that for the Tahoe, so I might have four Iragis in here. Not 100% sure yet. I'm throwing the money out there yet, so nothing's in writing. Well, kind of is, but not really. Anyway, so I'm just gonna kind of work on these doors. I'm gonna grab the 8 and kind of see what I can do to get it in there, and what I'm gonna have to do to change it, make a ring, or what I'm gonna have to do. I think I can probably get away with making a ring.
So there's the bracket for the quad alt setup, and I'm buying that from a Jimmy guy.
What's up, guys? Nice, beautiful, sunny day here. Working on the Tahoe, getting some things done before Slamology. So right now I got these 2 alternators kind of set up. I kind of did some things myself here, but anyways, I ordered this bracket for the quad setup. I'm gonna start getting that on. Came from a guy named Jimmy. I can't even pronounce his last name. Starts with a Z something. I don't know. Maybe I'll tag his name in here somewhere. But anyways, this is what I'm working on today. So I figured while I was working on that, I'd shoot a little video for you guys, kind of going through the process of putting it in for you. But I'm gonna kind of get started on it. Okay, so kind of just get bits and pieces of it because I'm shooting this on my phone. So anyways, back to work. I gotta get these taken apart. There we go. So I got that other alternator unbolted and this one unbolted here. Now I gotta remove a few more bolts and a couple wires here, and then I can start putting that bracket in.
The bracket hooked up and all the alts spin in there. 3 of these alts are actually stock DR44 alternators. One of them is just dead. It didn't even do nothing but spinning, but just to make sure everything was there because I didn't have the alts at the time. So and then these are the Ohio Gens.
All right, finishing some wires up on the Tahoe before I put in the alts here. Got 4 grounds going to the frame that I'm putting in. This alt right here, this white one, looks kind of like crap. This is an older one. Older Ohio Gen, high output alt. Spray painted it white a long time ago, so it doesn't look as nice as the other ones, but I ain't got time to mess around with all of them, so I'm just getting the 3 new ones taken apart and painted and all that. They're all ready to go over there. But just finishing up these wires, get them all soldered up with some ends here. That's what I'm doing, just putting on the ends. Then I'll start wiring these up here. So I figured I'd do a little walkthrough for you guys, since you guys haven't seen anything but bits and pieces of everything of the build here. So just figured I'd do a complete walkthrough real quick, get you guys all up to date. So I got 4 5500s in here. I got the Crescendo 800.4 in here. Still got wires and stuff like the RCAs. I had them all nicely hidden, but I was getting some kind of feedback with sound or ground loop noise, whatever you want to call it. So I decided to move the RCAs up to the top here. This one came unplugged. See, that doesn't work. Tape them or something. Anyways, so here's one of the 5500s, and then I got something to do here yet. I gotta kind of put something here, I'm not sure yet, so I can kind of hide some of this stuff, but this is where just like a nightmare of wiring is. I know everybody's gonna hate on me for my fur, fire hazard, whatnot. Well, I mean, if something starts on fire, I don't think the fur is gonna make much of a difference. It's gonna go either way. The amps, I've used the fur before with the amps. This is one thing that I hate about the fur, but there's a reason for the fur. There's a reason why I'm using it, and I might have already said earlier in the rest of the video I'm putting together, but basically it's because when I built this box and put it in, I did a cheap box just to see how things would work out and if I needed to change anything, kind of redesign it. But we'll go into that here in a minute. So anyways, 2 of the 5500s under the seats, a whole bunch of runs, the JY's under here. Wire stuff just never stays where you want to put it, but it's just a nightmare of wires, I'll tell you, with all these amps and everything. Then I got a JL, the 400/4, actually Same mid and high amps that I had in the Blazer. Then the 8 Contralto 12s. I was trying to make this so the kids could still ride in it. Kristen is actually pregnant with our 3rd child, and this stuff might not even stay in here, so might not ever get to the point of being completely finished, but because we need a 3rd row seat. So anyways, so the fur, everybody's always wondering why I'm doing the fur. Well, this box, like I said, it was just kind of a put together box to see how it would work out, and it worked out decently, and I haven't gotten to the point to make a different box yet. I'm planning on making another box out of actual MDF or birch or something. So this box isn't MDF or birch. This box is actually particle board and some bracing and whatnot in there, but this is all made out of the cheap particle board. It's like $12 for a full sheet. I just, like I said, I made something quick to see how it'd work out, and it actually worked out pretty well. So I haven't gotten to the point to make another box yet. I don't know if I'll even get to that point, because here in October, like I said, we'll have another child, and I'll need the 3rd row back. So unless I buy another vehicle for Kristen to drive with the kids, this will have to be all basically removed. Hold on a second, I'm going to have to set my phone down. So I flip this seat up. So there's the other 55. Bunch of wiring. I hit a button. There we go. I got 2 runs of power coming up, and then 4 grounds from the frame. I got 4 grounds to the frame in the front too. I got some stuff to mess around with the grounds yet. I don't have them all hooked up yet. I still got to do that. But I was thinking about doing 2 more power runs. Just don't know if I'll even get to that point or not. We'll see what happens here. So that's the whole amp setup. Then I did get the PWX 8s in the doors. So them are in the doors. I got 4 of them, 1 in each door. Retain the factory look. So, no fancy door panel or anything. I wanted to keep the truck stock looking as possible, as far as not tearing up the door panels. I was looking for new ones. I thought about doing it, but they're like $250 or something a panel. So $500 for just buying extra panels to rip apart. I mean, you see where I'm going with this. So these Tahoes have a center channel speaker. That's actually got a super tweet in it. And then I still have the Bose. They're the only, well, there's a couple parts of the Bose left. The tweets are still in there. I haven't changed those yet. And then they got the little speakers in the way back pillar back there that are still in there. I couldn't fit the super tweets in there like I wanted to. I was going to put the 4-inch super tweets in there. But literally there's like, I don't know, about that much room to the, before the, maybe not even that much. There's not very much room before the metal. So didn't have enough room to do all that. So I put a little voltmeter in the front there. I just thought it looked neat. If I'm messing around under the hood here and want to check the alternators and see how it's charging and stuff, it's all right there, so I don't really have to do much. But that's all the alternator set up. I'm gonna turn off this air conditioner so I can actually talk a little bit. So these 3 are new, Ohio Gen 300 amp. The one at the bottom is actually one I already had. Just to kind of end this video here, the Blazer, as it sits right now, got nothing in it right now. Just sitting here. Completely stripped, basically. I was going to go through and rebuild some things, but everything's just kind of ripped out and sitting. Door panels are just speakerless, just sitting here. When you got a vehicle just sitting in your driveway, you don't want everything in it, so just all gutted and sitting here. I got some plans for it, but probably won't be until next year that it actually gets back in the lanes. So it's just sitting here. I'm gonna get out of here now.
finish making this video for you guys. Try and get it uploaded up the Tahoe. And we'll see you guys at Slamology. Make sure you guys watch out for the Tahoe out there. Keep an eye out. It'll be out there. So we'll see you guys then.